Today we're going to be taking a look at something brand new in my shop, something a little bit different, still a printer, but not a 3D printer. We're looking at the Procolored K13 Lite. It is a DTF printer, or direct to film, which means it uses this paper roll back here. And it prints onto that paper roll. Then you do some additional steps with a couple other machines that they sent over, and you can make yourself your own unique, awesome looking t-shirts, sweatshirts, or whatever tickles your fancy. You can even get patches for hats. You can do koozies for drinks. Basically anything you can heat press, you can apply a DTF transfer to. So we're going to be taking a look at some of the features of the K13 Lite, as well as some of the things that I do like about it, and some of the things that I kind of don't like or think could be changed in some ways to make the process a little bit more smooth. So without further ado, let's dive right into today's video. And thank you to Procolored for sponsoring it. So like I mentioned before, the Procolored K13 Lite is a DTF printer. It can print A3 size paper, so we're looking at about 13 inches in width. And well, it's on a roll, so you can continuously print and print and print until your little heart desires or until you run out of room. After we go with our design from the K13 Lite, we go over to their oven here. Now the oven will bake on a TPU powder. Those of you in the 3D printing world are familiar with TPU. It's that flexible filament that we've actually used in this shop many, many times before. So that's what we have here, is a DTF TPU transfer powder. I went out and bought a bunch of Gildan shirt blanks. I've got them in medium, large, and I think 4 different colors. I also got sweatshirts. I will put a link in the description below to the place where I got them. It's called S&S Activewear, and you can sign up for a wholesale account if you have a business and get some pretty good deals on shirts, like the one I'm wearing now. Same thing as this one here. These are Gildan shirts. They're about $2.45 a piece when you buy them in bulk. If you buy a case, it's a little bit less. Anyway, I'll put a link to them too in case you're looking for a place to get good blanks, whether it's hats, apparel. And this part's not sponsored. I have no affiliation with them. My buddy Sam over at Samcraft used to do a lot of stuff with apparel, so he recommended them to me, and I've got nothing bad to say about them. Shipping's super quick. I get stuff usually within a day or two if it's during the week. That's all I got to say about that. As far as the K13 Lite, it prints pretty quickly. A design like this, I think, took about 7 to 8 minutes to fully complete. Of course, then it comes out of the machine, goes on to bake. So I would say from start to finish with this setup that I have here behind me, I'm looking at probably somewhere around 10 to 15 minutes for a single shirt. Now, that is if we're going from the printer individually, gonna cut the part out, put it into the oven, and then press it onto a shirt. The way that I have been doing it, and the way I think is gonna be the most beneficial, especially if you're starting a business or a side business, you're gonna wanna print some of these out in bulk. So instead of printing one-offs, if your design is not quite as tall, so something like this does end up taking up most of the height of the paper, but not the width, you can actually basically stack as many different designs on a single print as you want. Then we can cut it and have individual ones that we can sprinkle powder on and bake them. Once you get a couple designs like this, and I show this one because that's what's right in front of me, I've also got this one. I call it Bobo Ross. And if you're not familiar with my channel, this is my dog, Bo. I have used ChatGPT with some images of my dog, Bo, and my mom's dog, Ginger, when she came over a few weeks ago. And of course I said, take one of Bo and make it look like Bob Ross painting the beach, because Bo's favorite place is the beach. Anyway, using ChatGPT has really helped me come up with some unique designs that I've never seen anywhere using my pet. So I did a few with my dog, Bo. I did the one with my mom's dog, Ginger, that I've shown a couple times. And if you watched the last video, you will have seen my dad's dog, Titan, who they unfortunately had to put down last year. So I did a couple of shirts for him. This was just one of the test prints that I did, but using ChatGPT really, really helped, or any AI for that matter, really helped to come up with some designs. So my dad used to own this yellow and black Ram pickup truck, and Titan would like to ride in the back seat, and he always had these goggles. So I said, use this picture of Titan with his dog goggles on in the back of this truck. And I was able to upload a picture of Titan. I was able to upload a picture of the truck. And when I put 2 and 2 together, it was amazing. And needless to say, my dad loved the shirts, loved the designs, was very thankful for those. So it's just something really cool. Even if you're not planning on immediately going out and starting a new business, something you can do for family members, friends, social events, get-togethers, whatever your little heart desires. And I just love this one because give me that cheese, they're drooling everywhere. And this just came from a single picture. Again, Bobo Ross here came from a single picture of Bo, and it kind of knew what to do. It's got the happy little paws mug down there at the bottom. And then I did some more generic ones. If you don't want to use AI to create your designs, you can also go on to sites like Etsy and purchase designs, which is what I did for this one. It has been worn a few times, so a little bit of dog hair on it. But unique designs, cool designs like that. And while my brother was over the other day, he's like, can you press stuff onto wood? Because he's got a guitar that he's been working on. So I said, well, I'm not really sure, but you can. A little dog hair on that one. But this guy came right out of the printer. I did bake it. I sprinkled the powder on, baked it in the oven, and then I used just a household iron to actually press this onto here. Now, you do need a significant amount of pressure, so when you do apply that pressure, some of the glue or the TPU residue squeezes out from underneath. But this is on here. I mean, I'm scraping it with my fingernail. It's not coming off, so you do see a little bit of wrinkling if I get it up close maybe. But other than that, you can apply these DTF transfers from the K13 Lite over onto wood as well, which I thought was super cool because I used to do woodworking all the time, and I'd be looking for these unique ways to take companies' logos or, stuff that could be CNC'd or laser engraved, but might look better with a little bit of color. This would have been a game changer for me with some of that woodworking stuff. Now, obviously, we've got UV printers that are coming out now, and they're the next big craze, but the versatility that you get with something like this, basically being able to print an image as large as you want and press it onto any piece of clothing you want, bags, again, hats with the patches. I even saw some beer koozies, which I haven't had a chance to get yet, but I could see those being some pretty cool and unique gifts as well. Now, before I go into things I like and don't like about this machine, I do want to talk about some of the features that kind of set it apart. So Procolored says the K13 Lite is designed specifically for beginners. New technology delivers lower maintenance, expenses, and longer warranty protection. It also makes sure that every print job is super straightforward, stable, and efficient. Now, this is coming straight from Procolored. Just bear with me for a minute, and then I'll get into talking about, again, some of the things that I like about the printer and some things that I could see being changed. So it's got white ink circulation, basically to ensure that every print has consistent flow. It will circulate the white ink every 30 minutes to prevent anything from any sediment or things from clogging up the print head. It uses their professional software called Procolored Studio Lite. We'll get into that in a minute and why I think some things could be fixed with that software. But Procolored says Studio Lite software automatically detects image formats, so you can upload PNG, JPEG, SVG, all sorts of different image file types. And it does make it very easy for beginners to get into, and basically makes it so you can take this thing right out of the box and start producing super high quality images, large images, and pressing them onto articles of clothing. I wish I had more of these to show you. I've been wearing them throughout the last couple of weeks. So some of them are in the wash. I've given some of them to my brother. I think I did 3 or 4 for him. I did 4 or 5 for his boss. I did 4 for my dad. So we've just been kind of pumping these shirts out, and I've been loving it. Some of the things that I really like about it is easy to use. The software is super easy. You simply need a Windows laptop. That's going to lead me into one of the things that I dislike about it. You cannot use a Mac computer. You have to have Windows. The software is only available for Windows. I do have virtual Windows on my Mac. It would recognize that the printer was plugged in. It would recognize the little USB stick right here, which you need to be able to use Procolored Studio Lite, but it simply wouldn't send a print file from that. So I went on to Amazon, bought a refurbished Dell laptop running Windows 11 for like $220, which is going to come in handy anyway for things that need to run Windows. But as soon as I downloaded the software and plugged in the printer, and my first job, I sent it to it, and it immediately started printing the stuff out. So I knew it wasn't anything wrong with the printer or the cable. It was simply, it's not compatible with Mac or my virtual machine software, which was Parallels Desktop. So just something to know, if you only have Mac computers, you don't have any Windows, you will either need to buy a Windows computer, whether it's a mini PC or a laptop, to run the K13 Lite, or you can go with one of their other options. They do have, I believe it's the P13, which does allow for use on Mac computers. The next thing I want to dive into is this little USB stick that I mentioned before. And this would be along the lines of something that I don't like, or I'm not a fan of. And that is because in order to use their software, you have to have this USB stick in the computer. I do believe you can plug it in, open the software, the key or the registration activation is on this USB stick. I think then you can probably pull out the stick and continue to run the software, but you do need it to boot up the software. If you don't have it, you'll get a notification saying that the USB stick is not inserted or it can't find the key. That is something that I think should be changed, because effectively your entire business or side hustle would run off of this. Even if you had all of the machines, if you don't have this, you can't print anything. You can't run the software. So I would kind of encourage them to maybe send an activated software on the USB drive or something like that. Or when you purchase the machine, you get a code, just like, many pieces of software that you can activate, and then you don't need to carry around a USB stick with you. Because, if you want to sit here, if you have a desktop and it's specifically for this machine, that might work out fine for you, but I tend to move things around, especially laptops, and I'd hate for this to get broken or lost in the process and then effectively shut this down until I'm able to get in contact with Procolored. So that is one of the things that I'm not a huge fan of, is having to have this USB key every time you want to open that software. Now, I did mention I wanted to talk a little bit about the software and kind of how it's super easy and beginner friendly, but at the same time, there could be some improvements made to it. I do think they could improve some of the tools. They could improve some of the way the interface works with each other. There are some features that I think could be added, like cropping or removing backgrounds, something like that. So if you import, say, a JPEG, the software could remove the background. As of right now, you'd have to use something like Canva or Photoshop or manually remove the background yourself. So as you can see, these are see-through images, so they have a transparent background. They are PNG images. If it was a JPEG, you'd see white or black in the background, and that just wouldn't look very good on an article of clothing. As of right now, the only tools that you have inside of Procolored Studio Lite are going to be to add an image. You can drag the screen around or drag the box around. You have your mouse pointer tool, so you can click on your image and drag it around. And you also have a crop button. So if the image comes in a little bit too wide or got a lot of white or blank on the border, you can go ahead and crop all of that out so you have an accurate size for your image. That's the only tools that you have inside of Studio Lite. Now, I have seen pictures of the full version of Procolored Studio, and it does look like you have a whole lot more features inside of that. So I do think with a future update, maybe they could revisit the UI a little bit, revisit how the software works to give it a little bit more functionality in terms of what you're able to do. But again, it is super straightforward. Right out of the box, you can plug everything in, boot up the software with your key, import an image, and you can be printing within 5 minutes, I would say, of getting everything plugged in and turned on. So super easy when it comes to that. I just wish it had a bit more functionality. Now, the K13 Lite comes with 5 different bottles of ink. We've got 250 milliliters each of cyan, magenta, yellow, black, and white, or CMYK with white. We also get 500 grams of the DTF powder, nozzle protection fluid in another 250 milliliter bottle, 100 meter roll of PET film, which is installed in the printer right now, Procolored Studio Lite, which you download from Procolored's website, along with the USB dongle, which gets shipped with your machine. You also get the power cable and a USB cable that go along with it. Now, I didn't film any part of the unboxing, and there's a reason for that, because Procolored does a great job themselves in their website tutorials. So I figure if you're going to learn from somebody, you might as well learn from the people who built the machine. So if you want to see the unboxing and setup of the machine, I will have a link in the description below to the K13 Lite on Procolored's website. So like I mentioned before, I ordered a bunch of shirts from S&S Activewear, and these are kind of how they come. You can see I'm wearing one of these shirts right now. We've got a whole bunch of large here, Gildan 5000 series, I believe. Also got some in kind of this navy blue color. We've got black, I've got sweatshirts that I ordered from them, and I think this entire order here, if you order $200 or more through SNS Activewear, you do get free shipping. So if you're looking to do some things for back to school, we got Halloween coming up, we've got Labor Day coming up, lots of birthdays that come up. I've got an Etsy store set up right now where I am selling, I believe it is 5 different shirt designs. Of course, we've got the Bobo's Nugs t-shirt on there. We've also got Bobo Ross on there. Now, you know, this is my dog, Bo, right? So I'm going to be partial to it. But if you have a beagle or you have other breeds that you'd like to see done here, let me know down in the comments below. I will have them on the Etsy store if I think they are a good enough candidate. The Etsy store is Big Ears Apparel. Now, if you can tell why, again, I'll put a link down in the description below. If you want to go check it out, see kind of where I've priced things at, maybe pick one up for yourself. Links down in the description below to Bobo's and my little side business shop, Big Ears Apparel. Now, real quick, I want to show off a couple of the things that I have purchased to kind of make my life with DTF or heat presses, anything like that, a little bit easier. So first off, I purchased this. Now, this has been a huge help because you can place it up to the shirt before you go and put any images on it to make sure you've got it all centered, to make sure you've got your spacing correct. I think this was $10 or $15 off of Amazon. I'll link it down in the description below if you're interested in picking one up. This is the extra large size. They also had a different version that was a little bit smaller. Up to you which one you pick. I also got some of this heat resistant tape and this little heavy duty roller stand. Basically, just like any tape roller, your tape goes in it, except this is kind of weighted down. So as you pick off the tape, you know, it doesn't move along the desk. It's very easy. Nice sharp blades on the end here. This again was around $10 as well, linked in the description. I did 3D print one. It just 3D printed blades on the front, really weren't sharp enough to cut the tape like I needed it to. So I just bit the bullet. Next day shipping with Amazon, and I have this here. Made it so much easier to apply this heat resistant tape onto the design so it stays right where I want it to on the shirt. So you've seen designs being transferred onto a shirt. You've seen designs on wood. What do you want to see me press onto next? Do you want hats? Do you want koozies? Do we want socks? Do we want bags? Pretty much anything. Canvas. Anything that can be pressed with an iron or a heat press that will, you know, take one of these transfers, we can put it on it. So let me know down in the comments below what you want to see me do next with the K13 Lite bundle here from Procolored, and I am looking forward to reading some of your responses. And if you have a K13 Lite and you do stuff, or you have an Etsy store, let me know how your sales are going. Let me know how things are going. I've just launched mine, and of course we have no sales yet as of the time of this recording, but hopefully once I get more breeds in there, more images of Bo and my mom's dogs, maybe we can kind of create some sort of collection over there. Again, if you're interested in that, head on over to the link in the description below to Big Ears Apparel over on Etsy. You can check out a couple of the designs that we've got going on. And if you want to help support the channel and support what we're doing here, you can go ahead and get one for yourself. Now that you've heard what I like about the machine, what I dislike about the machine, as well as some of the features that it has, let me know what you think about it down in the comments section below. I'm super excited to have this thing here, and it is definitely going to be something that gets used quite often in my little workshop here. If you want one as well, links down in the description below. It is an affiliate link, so if you use it, I do get a little kickback. Doesn't cost you anything extra, just helps me out a little bit. With that said, let me know what was your favorite design that I showed off today. Again, for the shirts that I didn't have here in person, I'll put up a lot of the images that we use ChatGPT for. And in a follow-up video, maybe we'll do some prompts. Use some prompts in ChatGPT, see what we can come up with. Just do a little bit of more of a laid-back vlog-style video and pump out some new shirt designs. That's where I'm going to wrap this one up. Thank you so much to Procolored for sponsoring this video and sending over the K13 Lite bundle. And thank you so much for sticking around until the end of this video. If you made it all the way to the end, comment Bobo's Nugs, and if you want to see another video, I've got another one queued up for you right here. Again, if you liked this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, and if you want to see more videos like it, be sure to hit the subscribe button down below.